أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Let's start with Fatiha to continue our بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. Yeah, so we'll continue from what we've done since morning. We'll talk about the leaders and leadership. But now, the second batch, or the second, what is this batch? The second part of the workshop will be about communication. So let me start with this. Once you hear the word communication, what comes to your mind? Talk to each other. Alright? Anybody else? Express your feeling, express your thought. Okay? Sis, we hear from the bro. Sis. This also, interact. Yeah, that's right. Yes, communicate, interact. That's it. Anybody else?
Facebook, IG.
IG, okay, Facebook. Yeah. Okay. So now we want to talk about what is communication. All what you've already mentioned is part of communication. And what we are doing now also, we are communicating. So now, from educational perspective, or from this dimension, we will talk about what is communication. So, what is communication? Communication in French. Okay? So, communication, as we started in the morning with the definition, because we said that definition is the one that shows our roadmap, right? The same thing we start here by definition as well. What is communication? Communication is a process of sending and receiving message through verbal and non-verbal means. Sending and receive. Okay? Give and take. What? Information. Through verbal and non-verbal. Okay? So now, from this definition, we see here sending and receiving. Sending and receiving what? Messages. True, that is medium. True. So now, when we look into this, you will see a gentleman and gentlelady talking to each other. So, this one says, your food smells delicious. Okay? That is the message from gentlelady. Your food smells delicious. Then bro says thanks. Lady. So that is feedback. The message is this. From where? From where? From the sender, which happens to be right, and the receiver. So that is sending and receiving. Okay? The receiver is bro. Then we give the thanks feedback by saying thanks. Now that message, he has to interpret it. Okay? He has to interpret it. So the interpretation, it may right and it may wrong. But if you are a positive guy, your interpretation will always be positive. But if somebody is a negative, everything his interpretation will be negative. and at the end of the day, it will be negative. So that's why I always say in many of my workshops that even if you see something which is negative, try to interpret it into positive, and it will be positive for you. Even if it's meant to be negative, when you interpret it to be positive to yourself, be a positive guy. Everything will be positive for you. But if you always think about negative, about bad side of other people, no way, you cannot succeed in your life. So this is another wasiya from Guru. Okay? Now, so interpretation. The interpretation of this message is that, oh, probably she wants to try a bit. See? Please, go ahead. So then, probably she will want and she may not. So what we are trying to say from this picture, this is what they call pictorial expression or pictorial explanation. So here now we have message, sender, receiver, and interpretation of the message. So from this side, we have the message from the sender. From that side, we have feedback, we have interpretation of message by receiver. Is it clear? So if this one is now clear, then we move into the next slide. So which says, so this one is communication. We are not talking about whether it is effective or not effective. So we talk about interpretation. We do not say whether interpretation is right or wrong, positive or negative, but we just talk about the components in general, what is supposed to be inside it. Okay? So whether it is effective or not effective, that's another thing. Whether the interpretation is right or wrong, that's another thing. Are you getting it right? Okay. Now, what is effective communication? EC, European Commission. So, effective communication here, it means it's a process of exchanging idea, exchanging of thoughts, exchanging of knowledge, information, such that the purpose of intention is fulfilled. What I'm trying to express myself to you, you get it right. Okay? Purpose is intention is fulfilled in the best possible manner. Manner here is way. In many, because the information, we are coming to that, can be given in many ways. So that's which one is most effective? Which one is most achievable? Which one is most appropriate? Okay? So, in simple words, it is nothing but presentation of views. What I have in my mind. Presentation of views by the sender, okay, in the best understood by the receiver. Oh, bro, you look so handsome today. Oh, thanks, doc. Simple. Okay. Oh, sis, you look so handsome today. Why only today? I'm always handsome every day. I'm also pretty every day. Okay? And again, the message is asked. Then the interpretation is another thing. Hey, why only today? So I'm not pretty, okay? Okay? In other words, it is nothing but presentation of views by sender in the best way understood by the receiver. It is also defined as ability to convey. Also means sending now. To convey information to another effectively. To another person. Effectively and efficiently. There are two different things. Effectively and efficiently. So that is effectiveness and efficiency. So we are talking about two things there. Okay? So once we know that this is what we mean by information, now, after we gave the definition of leadership, we talk about the importance of leadership, right? Now we already gave the definition of what? Of communication. So now we want to talk about the importance of communication. Communication. Okay? So what is the importance of communication? One, communication is used in every environment. It's everyday. And every environment, which including your workplace, your workstation, your home, your matrimonial home, your family environment, your friends' environment. You talk with your friends. You talk with your colleagues. At workplace, you talk with your colleagues in the work. Going back home, you talk with your family. You talk with your children. You talk with your spouse. Right? So they all is means of communication. And it's very important in everywhere. So it is everywhere. So if you cannot communicate effectively in your workplace, you and your boss will not be in the same page. If you are not communicating effectively with and efficiently with your colleagues in the same department, Sharia, for instance, you always misinterpret the law. Right? So if you cannot communicate effectively with your spouse, definitely the house will burn. Because she will forget that she put something on gas. Then suddenly, but if everything is ameliorated, so you can even go together to the kitchen, work together, right? But when the kids are the kids already so it is absolutely necessary when building relationship. Okay? As a young, growing adult, by building relationship here, there have many meaning, and I can explain in many ways. Let's start from relationship between you and your boss, which is very important also here. If you cannot express your feeling, you cannot express your thoughts, you cannot express what you have in order to build your relationship with him in your workplace, your days are numbers if you are on contract, because he will not recommend you. You are not yet permanent, he will not recommend you to be permanent because you are not effective. Right? If you are still building your relationship with your bro, with him or her, if you cannot express your word effectively to her, and the other guy is, he knows how to talk, forget about you. Because this one cannot even talk. It's not romantic. Then she will forget about you. They would like somebody who is unmounted. You know what I call unmounted? Somebody when he talks, it's like, Asad. Am I right? Only one can say yes, other no, okay. So, and even about yourself, about the ladies also, if you are talking, you say, okay, you say This is lady stock. Right? You have lady stock. If the lady stock cannot go smoothly, the other one is no, this one doesn't understand anything. So forget about him, she doesn't understand that. Right? All that one is building the relationship. So building that relationship is also sharing idea. Because by sharing your idea, you can know that I and you can be the same place because we think alike. We feel things the same way. So you can be my friend. I can be your friend. Whether from the male side or female side. You can say, oh, that's why I always think she's this. I don't even want to be a friend. You know? So that is sharing ideas also can be included into building their relationship. Likewise, delegating responsibility. Where your boss wants to delegate you, that is want to have you to do something. If she finds out that you cannot express yourself, you cannot do that job diligently, definitely he or she will not delegate it to you. Am I communicating?
Yes.
Okay. So, meaning, I'm managing a team as a leader, so I'm now matching the leadership together with the communication. So if a manager who happens to be a leader, if he or she cannot communicate directly, effectively, and efficiently, definitely he or she cannot manage the team. And if you are unable to manage the team, definitely your communication is not effective. And then at the end of the day, your institution will collapse. Or your company will not be prosper. Or the product will not be sold. Or will not be sold. Or all that, or you can think. Okay? So that is ETC. That is all. Now, developing another importance. So with all this, communication is very important. Even if you cannot talk verbally, so we still come to that one. If you cannot use your word, like we say, with this one, if that one cannot, with this, if this cannot, with that. There are still options. Okay? Now, developing good communication skills can help you to succeed your career. If you are a young career, you are just part-time for instance, or you are just there tentatively, they are watching you, maybe you are on probation for 3 months, 4 months, or even for a year. For those who are ILD, you are, some of ILD are here, right? For the ILD, for instance, you are on probation. They want to see if you can, so if you are good, they recommend you to be permanent, right? If not, they just say, you finish your year, goodbye. Okay? So, but if you can develop a good communication with your boss, with your leader, with whether you are under him or her, and he or she can see that, okay, all what you minutes the meeting perfectly. Oh, in the library, oh, you know where all the books are supposed to be. BP is supposed to be in the BP, and you know where AC is supposed to be. AC is attached. BP is down in the ground floor, right side. You know all this. Then if you are not yet being permanent, you say, oh, this one I recommend her to be one of our staff. So then you already what? Succeed your career. You get the point? or make you a competitive job candidate. Three of you are from the same company or same section, but the company needs only one. Did you get it? So, but we are three. So, definitely, if you are the one to choose, whom are you going to choose? Good afternoon, bro. You choose the best. Then how can you know the best? How he presents himself, how he presents his idea. So the other two will say, okay, and that's all. Okay? So that's made you to become a competitive job candidate. So out of three, you have only one position. So the best one will slot in, the other two get well. Right? And build your network. The networking here, for instance, I use library also again here. We have library in UBD, UTB, right? Kupu. So you will know those who are there. Then if something is missing here, you know who you can contact. So you are building their communication. The same thing goes to estate management. We have many staff which we are looking for a house, but we need semi-detached. All what we have, we don't have semi-detached, right? But I think the other one in the department of the UTB, I think it has, okay, I can contact. So you are building what? Your network. And you communicating. Okay. So that is building the network. Then with time and practice, it can be increased around. So the importance of communication, when you are communicating, along the line with the time, let me put this one here, and you practice always, every time, you will be effective. So if I'm here, okay, let me start with this. Let's say I'm here, right? But I'm going there. I'm going to this one. I'm here. Then I'm going to Shida, for instance. Okay? What is different between here and there? Anybody? I'm here. Look at what is written. H-E-R-E. There. Eh? What is different? T. The difference is T. And T means?
Later.
Huh? T to See here, what should I use T for? Think. Huh? Oh, okay, think also. Okay, think. Another T? Huh? Okay, because of time.